Peter, thanks a lot in Washington. All right, the Hope for Homeowners program has been operating less than a month. Is it too early to call it a success or a failure yet? I'm sorry, guys. Heidi Lawler is president of Affinity Home Loans, one of the participating lenders in Hope for Homeowners. She joins us from San Diego. And Danny Babb is a real estate expert. Heidi, I'd like to start with you, San Diego homeowners. It sounded like Peter said that in order to get involved in this program, you had to pay to become part of the home loan help. Does that make sense to you?
Honestly, no. I'm not sure what he's referring to on that.
All right, well, tell me, why are there only 83 people involved in this program when it's supposed to be $300 billion and up to 2 million homeowners help?
Well, from my personal standpoint, there's much more than 83 people involved. We've received at least 50 applications per day since we were put on the list. So I'm not sure where those numbers came from, but there's more than enough applications being taken right now for the program.
All right, then tell me exactly how a homeowner in trouble gets involved. What's the process? How did they find you, and what do they have to do to see if they can get some help?
The first step is they need to call their current mortgage company and see if they're willing to participate in the program. That's the very first step. If they get a yes answer, then that's the point where they would contact us or one of the approved lenders on the Hope for Homeowners list. And they can find that on the FHA website. And
then what? And then someone decides how much money they're entitled to or they need, and take us through the next step.
Okay, the next step is if they would apply online. For example, for us, we're going to pre-screen them. We're going to see, can they qualify to stay in their home? Do they meet the regular FHA guidelines, you know, for Hope for Homeowners or the other FHA programs? And if they can qualify at current value, then we move forward with their application. If they cannot qualify, then we, you know, refer them to other options.
Well, Heidi, tell us, can they qualify? Tell us what your standards are.
Well, they need to be employed, first and foremost, with stable employment. They need to typically have debt-to-income ratios. Standard FHA is 31/43 ratios. So it all depends on what their current value is. We take 90% of that, and if they can qualify based on a payment of 90% of current value, then they have a good chance.
Does credit score come in anywhere in your qualification?
It does. It depends. You know, every investor we work with has a different credit score requirement. So the ones that are current have a much likely chance of getting approved than the ones that are severely delinquent.
Oh, please tell us, weigh in a little bit on what's going on in the California market. We saw a big jump in actual homes sold, yet prices are retreating. Yes.
The prices in San Diego are dropping significantly, and I really feel that it is in the lender's best interest to take 90 to 97% of current value versus let the house sit on the market where you've got nothing but foreclosures and prices declining at a rapid pace. So I really feel that it's in the lender's best interest to take current value versus wait a year and see where it's at.
Heidi, last word on this. So we got to wrap here real quickly. Is this program going to get bigger or smaller?
It's going to get bigger.
For sure.
Wow. Go.
Thank you. It's Heidi Lawler and Danny Babb, and our panel will be back later. Now we want to hear what you think. The rescue plan will have been operating less than a month. Is it too early to call it a success or a